Framing lumber is ugly, but it's my favorite wood to work with because it's cheap. So here's how I turn a few pieces of wood into really nice looking handmade furniture. When I made this table, we also wanted a bench to match with it. So first, I started with a piece of wood. This is a 2x8 with sharp factory corners, making it look like construction material and not furniture. So I rounded the edges with a handheld router, which is a great way to soften up all the corners to make everything look intentional. But after that, the wood still feels rough, so the next problem is making it smooth enough to never get splinters. I usually use a few different levels of sanding paper and an orbital sander, but I can make a whole video on that alone. But it still looks like construction wood, so before we assemble this bench, I like to give this wood some color. I don't try to do anything fancy here. Instead, I typically choose a medium tone stain that's already available in the store, and this will give our cheap wood a rich, warm color. Then another mistake many beginners make is showing off all the screws when assembling. Attention to detail goes a long way, so I typically like to design pieces that conceal screws, and a pocket hole jig is a great way to do that. In the end, we've got a bench that perfectly matches the table we built earlier with no hardwood, no specialty tools, and just a few simple tricks that make the cheapest materials look expensive.